To defeat an enemy, you must know them. Not just their battle tactics, but their history, philosophy, art. Welcome to the Chiss Ascendancy podcast.
Man, we're gotta get back in the saddle again. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to
The Chiss Ascendancy.
episode 56. We know you guys missed us. We're back. We survived.
It has been a heck of a week.
Chiss Ascendancy. You survived. Yes. I spent.
What's the next part he says?
Yoda says something Palpatine, or should I call you Darth Sidious?
Dang, I'm thinking something else. Okay, it'll come to me later.
At an end your reign is, and not short enough it was.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah. So we skipped an episode, the first week we've missed since the launch of the podcast, but it was not without due cause. A chilling global warming brought about the coldest winter storm in over 100 years in Texas.
Dude, I did not get a shower for 4 days.
Yep. So Samuel, his house electricity went out Monday
At 1 a.m., so basically Sunday.
And so it was 40 degrees for 30 hours.
40 degrees in my room for like 30 hours. I was wearing so many layers under so many blankets. Slept like a baby, though.
Me, my wife, my 2 little kids evacuated across town to my aunt's house, who has a generator, so that was very generous of her to let us stay there.
Generatorous?
Yes. And then got back to the house and had a lot of pipe plumbing damage from the cold. So it's been a really rough week, but we made it, and we're excited, and it feels good to be back in these 2 seats again with a distant third seat that laughs a few times an episode. Okay, so it's the 56th episode, and so today we've got a couple of cool updates. Obviously, you see the screen behind us. This is to enhance your viewing pleasure, and I'm just going to try not to...
Why did that sound so much worse than you meant it to?
I'm going to try not to explode a vein behind my eyeball laughing tonight. Wow. I felt pressure immediately, and I was like, back off. So, yeah, we just want to up the ante a little bit. We've also added a rule that I agreed to, that all drinks have to be in my left hand so as not to destroy
the table.
Our electronics. But today we're talking about Star Wars trailers. You've heard us talk about how the most important and fun part of, not important, but the funnest part of Star Wars is always the speculation.
That's just Si's favorite part.
It is the best. And so we're talking about...
I'm like, subjectively the best. And Si's like, objectively the best.
Well, think about it. Like, that's what's the most, that's when you're the most hyped, because it's everything that you want it to be in that moment before you're disappointed or you get on YouTube
when it's
looking
everything
for
I want it to
disappointed.
be, and it is.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, I know. It's also, we live in a weird time where we really need to... My advice to you is, if you see Star Wars, whether it's The Mandalorian or once theaters open back up, bless up, hopefully that's soon, and then there's a new Star Wars movie, stay off of YouTube for like 3 weeks. Just absorb it, because it is good.
Yeah.
What you just saw was fantastic. And don't let YouTube screw that up for you. And so a lot of that starts with the trailers. Because you see just a little bit of snippets. And so what we want to do is we want to go through and watch some of these trailers and kind of give you our thoughts. It's going to be interesting because, Adam, how old were you when episode 1 came out in 99? 15. So 15 when episode 1 comes out, you were 4, and I was
holding it down.
I was 6. So there's actually going to be some of these that either it's the first time you've seen them in a long time, trailers for episodes 4, 5, and 6, maybe the first time we've seen some of those. and then some more recent reminiscing with the sequel trilogy. I don't think we have enough time to get into Rogue One or Solo or obviously any of the season trailers for the Clone Wars, Rebels, things like that.
Yeah.
But let's watch these, and what we'll do is we're gonna watch them and kind of just give you our feedback as we go. I guess is the best way to do it. And so let's do it. Let's see what's up, and I think it's gonna be a fun time. All right, let's try it. So this one's for the Phantom Menace.
I was like those light bulbs in her dress.
You know, her dress had an extension cord that you can see in the movie. So this must not have been the theatrical trailer. First time on digital, though. That's exciting.
Sweet Jesus. What if it is the theatrical trailer? And they're just like, spoilers, no problem.
Dude, what if it's like a long time ago and it's just Darth Maul killing Qui-Gon? Oh,
Here's
my
a new
God.
character. He dies. Also, revenge already. And it shows Obi-Wan like cutting him in half. There's
Just
no
back-
tension in that
back
whole
to back.
scene. Both of the hardest deaths in the movie.
It's so interesting because, I think that when you look back on what the Phantom
The Phantom Menace.
with the Phantom Menace, man, what that meant for Star Wars was what?
Sorry. I had to reclaim my frequent flyer account for United as an adult, and Mom was useless in this process, by the way. She's the one who made my account when I was like, I don't know, a child. She goes, I don't know the username and the password. And I was like, you made it. You would know those things. Anyway, it took me like 12 hours to get through with customer service and everything. But I was setting up new security questions, and one of the questions was, what's your favorite sea animal? And one of the options was fish. Like just fish. Like that's it. Not a specific kind.
That's funny.
Somebody in the world picked that. They're like, that's my favorite sea animal, fish.
So what was it?
I'll never tell. We've got a joke. There's this one guy that doesn't like to talk about finances, and every once in a while we'll try to sneak in asking him how much he makes a year before taxes, but he never answers.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll be like, and so-and-so did something this year, and we'll be like, yeah, speaking of year, how much do you make a year before taxes?
He just never answers?
He just never answers,
That's weird.
but we bring it up a lot. It's more fun for me that he doesn't answer because it means I get to keep asking.
Yeah, that's true. The mystery would be undone. Somehow Palpatine returns. The Phantom Menace is interesting because it really was basically kind of The Force Awakens before The Force Awakens. We thought Star Wars was done, and it's
Right.
back. And it had been, what's crazy is it had been 15 years. And when you look at that, imagine Episode 7 didn't come out till last year. That's how long it would have been since Episode 3.
I mean, it was still a long break between 3 and 7.
Right. 10 years. It's just crazy because when you're looking at the Phantom Menace, I think that there is obviously a lot of hate that comes out, but it's one of those things where if you look at the reviews from when it first came out, not like the freaking film critics, I don't trust those guys, but like, for instance, the one that always comes to my mind is Shaquille O'Neal, and they're like, Shaq, what do you think about the Phantom Menace? He's like, obviously, George Lucas outdid himself again. Fantastic film. It's just interesting. Like, people loved the Phantom Menace coming out of theaters, and then there was backlash. But I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing trailers for the Phantom Menace. I think I've heard them listening to other podcasts. Mm-hmm. The one that stands out to me is there's this one where it's a voiceover by Jake Lloyd, the guy that does Anakin for Episode 1. And he's like,
I think you have.
yeah, that guy. And he goes, it's talking about dreams, okay? And he's like, it's all a dream. But dreams do come true. Don't they? And it's like, I don't know. I think it was when.
Are you an angel?
I think it's when.
Is that the joke?
I think it's when Phantom Menace was coming out. I think it's when the Phantom Menace was first coming out on VHS, and it was like relive the story. And he's like, "But dreams do come true, don't they?" Man,
they do so for
funny.
me.
All right, you want to roll on?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little deflated that it was.
We'll see if there's an option for a theatrical trailer.
There wasn't.
See if there is.
You want me to find it?
Yeah. While we're talking about... No, I just meant for, like, finding it on the...
Oh, I'm going to find it.
You know what? Do your thing. We'll just watch some ads. That's fine. I remember when episode 2 was coming out, my oldest brother, Sean, he's 10 years older than me. So 2 came out in 2002, which means I was 7. And that meant Sean was 17. So pretty big difference in age and understanding between 7 and 17. And I remember for like 20 minutes trying to get him to explain to me what a cologne was. Because I'd never heard of the concept of a clone. And he's like, it's like the same person. I was like, doesn't compute. Try again. New metaphor. Explain it to me like I'm dumber. So that's one of my oldest Star Wars memories as far as discussing Star Wars and its inner workings.
I can remember Sean telling me that clones for episode 2 were going to be clones of the Emperor. And I was like, I thought this was before the Emperor. He's like, nope, clones of the Emperor fight the Jedi. And I was like, well, I guess he's going to win.
Yeah. And he did.
I was correct.
Clones of the Emperor. They won.
All right, here we go. Here's the actual theatrical trailer.
Yes. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, brum.
You know it's going to be good because the Gungans are on screen first. Yeah, here we go. Every generation has a legend. Okay, I have seen this.
I think you have.
Oh, dewbacks. I never noticed that before. Wow, they're big next to that. Nubian. Every journey has a first step.
You know, I really thought we were going to be watching the theatrical trailer for episode 2. I'm not going to lie.
Every saga has a beginning. Wow. Come on, give me that hour-long pod race. There I am. An abundance of Jar Jar.
Jar Jar's the key.
Dude, imagine being a Samuel L. Jackson fan and you see that. Oh my god. I just want to watch the Phantom Menace now. You know, Jake Lloyd's face kind of looks like Cashy.
I'm just trying to figure out why they had the line, tell him to take off in the trailer. Like, that doesn't add at all. Oh.
Dang.
Double lightsaber, do it. Yes, bad Yoda.
There's this high AF Yoda. Oh, hate leads to heroin. Oh my god.
That would explain why he stayed so young for so long. Because when you take heroin, it puts you in a mental state where your brain doesn't develop at all for, like, I don't know, 8 years.
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
That feels good.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when it's written and directed by George Lucas. It feels good. Okay, so I had seen that one. Now that
there was a bunch of Jar Jar. I like that Watto made an appearance. I would have stood for more Boss Nass. But,
really? There was no Boss Nass.
Yeah, that's so more means any at all.
I would like. Can I have some Boss Nass, please? Hey, Lois, you mind if I have some Boss Nass in bed, please? Hey, Chris.
No, right? Should be fine with it.
Good. You think that the TV's loud enough?
yeah, you know.
All right. All right. We'll move right along to episode 2. How about that?
I think you have.
All these are ad free. Thank you to Star Wars for not giving a crap. Oh, I'm in already. Bum bum. Another shiny ship.
Moving.
Oh, a freaking Kaminoan is disgusting. Jesus. Dang, Plo Koon's like, this guy's breath probably stinks. All right, hang on. Can we talk about how Padme... Okay, listen, I love Padme. But can we
Me
talk
too.
about the fake fro for a second? Yeah. Come on, bro. What is that?
I don't care.
What is that?
She can do whatever she wants.
That's some cultural appropriation. That's what that is right there.
Freaking Naboo.
That was the look. That's Mace's face when he saw Padme wearing some freaking fro weave when she walked in the room. Mace is like, "Are you serious?" Plo, is she for real? Plo's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Lando, you seeing this?
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Hey, Black Death Droid. Hey, Mouse Droid. Like, just
Mouse droid?
Yeah, they're black. All the black characters. That's the joke. Is that it's ridiculous that Padme has a freaking afro.
Yeah.
Every single time I'm watching that movie at home and that comes on screen, Macy goes, "What is she doing?" Anyways, sorry to interrupt. I like having the power though.
Oh, yeah. That's a speeder. Did you see it?
Mullet Obi-Wan.
I like that there's so much snark in the trailer. Mm-hmm. They're like, get ready for some of this. A lot more where that comes from.
His abilities have made him arrogant. Excuse me. I'm in charge of security here, milady.
Oh, snap. Excuse me.
Ooh, Solar Sailor. Very cool.
Oh, there's where I got it. Right there. Oh, snap. Freaking... They do the job well. Oh.
Do it.
What if? What if?
No. Come on. Do the other one.
Oh,
Get
it was there.
I was about to say, get out of here, freaking Masamita.
That's how we knew it was going to be good with the freaking Sonic Blast.
This guy sucks.
Masamita?
I don't know if
Hey,
you guys
he
know
totally, yeah. Masamita, 100%. Him and Sly Moore both knew that Palpatine was a Sith the entire time.
That guy's a wiener.
Oh, my God. You know, Star Wars does have some real star power. You know? We take it for granted.
Dang, Yoda's in this one? Oh, yeah, dude. I remember that was such a big deal to me that R2 had little rocket boosters.
Oh, dude, it was. It was life-changing for me.
And then my little mind exploded when I thought about all the times it would have come in handy in the freaking original trilogy.
Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Oh, snap. That Acklay.
I'll take him now.
Wow. Man, they don't make them like that anymore.
They sure don't.
Oh my gosh. It's cool because as these trailers are getting closer to as I'm getting older, I remember the trailers better. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm just thinking there's a couple of Revenge of the Sith trailers. It is interesting also how many of the trailers they have like stuff that, not that they're spoilers, but you see them and you're like, that's kind of an important part of the movie, you know?
Yeah, but you wouldn't know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very interesting. Anything standing out to you so far? Are there anything that you remember that made you excited for the movie or anything like that? I guess we weren't really seeing trailers at this point when we were that age.
Yeah, I don't remember any trailers. I do remember, and this was more along the lines of Revenge of the Sith. I was talking about this the other day. Those lightsaber spoons that came in cereal boxes. Remember that kind of stuff? Or they recently came back out with those Doritos 3D, and those had little trading chips.
The puzzle pieces.
Yeah, for episode 2. I remember
Dude,
that.
me and Skeleton Astronaut talk about these all the time. I remember being at Kroger in Crosby, and they had a display that had the giant chip. And I remember laying awake at night being like, how can I steal that giant Star Wars puzzle piece from the Kroger display? That Kroger's dead now. I'm sure there's some manager that was like, I wish some kid would ask for this freaking thing so I can get it off the walkway. It was just taking up like a whole wall. Oh my God. That's super cool. I bet you it's one of those things that you can go back and buy like the whole set for like $10 now on eBay. I'll let you guys know next week when I probably buy it.
He comes back with it framed. Guess what?
It's the big one.
It was $9.75.
Dude, if I can find the big one, the display piece, for not $1 million, I'll get it. All right, so here's the big one. Revenge of the Sith.
Speaking of treasures that come in cereal boxes, let's talk about Backyard Baseball.
Oh, bro. Don't even get me started with Backyard Baseball, dog.
Easily the best prize I ever got out of a cereal box was the CD-ROM copy of Backyard Baseball.
Probably once a year, I do an internet search seeing if there's a way I can get Backyard Baseball back on my Mac. Is there a way to get Backyard Baseball on my Mac now?
Yeah, there's probably a... What's it called, Adam?
A patch or something?
No. He knows an emulator? Yeah.
Do I need to have the original CD? What?
Yeah, an emulator is like a simulation of something within something else. So like you could have, like most of the time it'll be like a Game Boy Color emulator for Pokemon or something like that. And you would play it on your PC.
How Samuel's face looks right now, where it's half green, is probably what most of the prequels look like when they're filming. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're getting into the nitty gritty because this is the Revenge of the Sith trailer. And this is the trailer from the prequels that I definitely remember the most and got me the most hyped.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully there's tons of Grievous action.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can tell you straight away without having watched it in years that the most memorable part for me is Grievous doing the...
Here we go. Lucasfilm always gets me hyped.
Oh, sick ship.
Have you noticed that they seem more informative and hyping and less emotional than the new trailers for stuff?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe because I'm an adult. I saw the Rise of Skywalker trailer again recently, and it was packed full of like, I don't know. They're definitely pulling on it's the last Star Wars, like the nostalgia and the heartstrings. It feels like it's less of that. All right, let's see.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway
Oh man, they just went straight into it.
some consider to be
Unnatural. I knew you were gonna do that.
Note from a Jedi.
Oh my god.
to report on all the Chancellor's dealings. That's treason. We are at war, Anakin.
I loved the mirrored things between the droid ship and the clone ship during that scene.
I hate that kid.
I need your help, sir.
There was Oddball.
You to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What? Obi-Wan in the council.
It's funny because as an adult, I'm like, less responsibility, yes. All the privileges.
Force, and you achieve.
We knew it was gonna get spicy when we saw that little clip.
You are under arrest, Chancellor.
Dang,
Mace
Kit
Windu
Fisto's
and-
not smiling. He's way out of character.
Oh my god.
Here it is.
Here we go. Jimmy Smits. New York Blue. Was that a tiger? Oh my god. I've eaten 27 McNuggets as I put this mask on. TV4. Oh my god, the 501st.
Halo Sakura, Katie Mundi, 501st again, Anakin, Yoda, Obi-Wan. I can do that.
I feel so helpless.
Well, it's accurate.
Dude, when we knew we were getting freaking Sidious versus Yoda.
I
I guess
those brownies.
you kind of knew that Obi-Wan and Anakin were going to fight.
Dang, not as much Grievous as there were probably different trailers.
Oh my freaking gosh! Look at that thing.
Yeah, there were probably multiple trailers because I seem to remember them really playing on Grievous.
Well, one of the big things that played on Grievous was the daggum cartoon that came out in between. You know. Let's see.
All I can think about is brownies now.
Here's the teaser.
For those of you who aren't here and can't smell the room, Adam's wife made brownies, and I smell it.
Okay, let's check out the. Here's the teaser for episode 3. That may be what you remember more. Oops. Nope. I don't want to put in the living room.
Teaser. Oops.
Teaser? I barely know her.
I was about to say finish it.
I knew what you were doing.
Hardly knew it.
Oh.
Ooh, shiny. Hey, look, a penny.
Don't do what? Don't do what? Piece of candy. Oh, here we go.
This isn't episode 3.
Hey, speaking of which, Ewan McGregor's looking like he's getting in killer shape for the Obi-Wan show. Dude, why does this look like a cutscene from Battlefront 2?
I was just thinking.
Weren't you just thinking that? It's the brown tones.
The fact that everything's at 3/4 speed.
We let out a shout that lit up the sky. Look at those giant.
Here's a video
You
clip
realize
of
those
it.
are giant fleas they're riding?
Reloading.
Just hit the bottom of your. Oh, here it is.
Slap that bad boy. If it's so much spaghetti in this thing.
Hey, did you notice that? Why would you do surgery on a guy with his hands like this? Oh, teeth. There's a British actor under there.
I think he's Australian, actually.
Yeah, it's ruining my joke.
He is.
Dang,
though, pretty
still
sure.
no Grievous.
I only
No wonder
know
I
that
hated episode 3.
because
Just kidding.
the guy that plays that Utapowan, I guess
Yeah,
it's just Powan.
he's the mouth of Sauron.
That and he is the wizard in Legend of the Seeker.
Oh, really?
Really tall white guy.
Has kind of a cool voice.
I have no clue what Legend of the Seeker is.
Oh, never mind.
I know it's a movie, but
It is not a movie.
oh, well, there you go.
TV show.
See,
You have confirmed your ignorance.
there you go. Okay, Star Wars: A New Hope, 1977 trailer. It says. Ready for this one?
I'm looking for something along the lines of Christmas special. A little bit of guy
Let me
liner.
get my dumb Candy Crush Saga.
Dude, I remember people were peeved about how like the CGI Luke looked in Mandalorian, and somebody's like, Luke in Mandalorian looked more like Luke than Luke in Christmas special.
That's so true with the
And
glow
I was
up.
like, it's accurate though.
Wow. People are like, how are they doing this?
Is Battlestar Galactica?
Hey, this guy's not from. There's that son of a Nom Carver.
Blast him.
Did they just shoot the Millennium Falcon out of that gun?
Adventure unlike anything on your planet.
True.
Jawas!
Unga bunga.
Star Wars.
Oh, this is awesome. Who's that hunk? Spoiler. Just kidding.
Forgotten how much you look like your father, Darth Vader.
What? I like your shuffling motion.
Story of a boy, a girl, and a universe.
What? They're totally selling that as a love interest. A boy, a girl.
Poker.
I barely know her.
It's a big, sprawling space saga of rebellion and romance.
This station
Dude.
has the ultimate power in the universe.
Kinky choking.
It will not be for me here now.
and Jawas.
The ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
What?
I hope they sell that. I hope that's in the trailer. What?
It's an epic hero.
Dude,
I feel like that guy said the same thing 7 times.
that's really funny. Oh, that was cool.
Here it is. More kinky choking.
Space. Lots and lots of space.
Look at these guys. Crazy, huh? Oh ho ho!
This isn't your average Columbo.
Billion years in the making.
What?
Dude, what if Obi-Wan's lightsaber came out and he was like, ooh.
The narrator?
Shut up, this is my favorite part.
And somehow pieces of that will end up everywhere.
Wow. And that sold so many tickets. That trailer did.
That's
That
awesome.
trailer started the greatest sci-fi franchise of all time.
Greatest movie franchise of all time.
Incredible.
That's awesome. I love, dude. It is so funny that it was so repetitive. It was like a boy, a girl, a monkey-looking thing, space, billions of years. Here's a spaceship in space.
Galaxy, universe, black hole, Milky Way. Did I say that one?
Milky Way. Well, not really. It's so far away. It's long ago. What was it? I don't know. Who was there? Lots of white people. One ape.
Romance. Space. Space flirting. Look at them swing. Kiss for luck. It's romance.
It was a
Space kiss.
It was a giant Lego.
Yahoo!
It was a giant Legos commercial. Put down the drawbridge to let in your friends, not the bad guys. Dude, that's so freaking funny.
Drop an actual shoe.
What will happen when the dragon attacks? Find out in Star Wars.
Flip this lever.
600 billion years in the making. Carbon dating. Who wants it? Oh my gosh, that's so freaking funny.
Don't forget, vote Reagan.
Oh my god, get out of here. Oh, 77. That was a long... who was that?
Reagan was 84, I think.
God bless. So that was, I guess, Jimmy Carter?
When was Nixon?
69? How late? You started it. All right. Oh, American history buff.
Not me.
You know, Jimmy Carter was super smart, but he also hated reading bills, so he took a speed reading class.
Yeah, and then he didn't know what anything
just
was.
started
He found out how
passing bullcrap.
he found out how ineffective speed reading was.
All right, here's Empire Strikes Back. Yes. Women, who needs them?
Previously sound Legend of Korra.
Welcome back to Star Wars.
I'm Han Solo. This is the rest of the stuff. I'm not going to say my name though.
Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, that one broad.
Listen here, skirt. I'm talking.
It's a wonder they don't call it I Love Ricky Ricardo. He's the star of the show, him and Fred Mertz. You know him. Who's Ethel?
I don't know, Ralph Cramden or something.
Classic. L3. Hey, do you know that Imperial officer that just grabbed Leia is Jeremy Bullock, who also plays Boba Fett?
Wow. Mm-hmm. Made the trailer. Twice, probably.
I like how some of the stars move. Dinner with Darth Vader.
That's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah, huge spoiler. And there's Boba Fett shooting at Luke.
Well, spoiler.
Continuing story of our band of heroes. Luke Skywalker,
Say it again.
Princess Leia, Han Solo,
Art Carney,
C-3PO,
Audrey Meadows,
and Chewbacca.
and Joyce Randolph.
Lando
Dude, Lando was a huge selling point for this.
There it is.
There it is again. Oh, no. What the?
Oh.
a love triangle.
Every triangle's a love triangle when you love triangles.
What? Hot. Dude, a lot of kind of spoilery
More
stuff.
kinky choking. Remember this?
There's Jeremy Bullock again for a third time. He's the star of the show. Lizard toes. 2-1B.
Did he just say a galactic galaxy?
Let's go back.
Oh, Galactic
Odyssey.
Odyssey. That's better.
Okay, so do you know what that sticker is from? When C-3PO rips the sticker off?
Yeah.
That's the deleted scene where C-3PO is leaving Hoth, and he's like, screw the Imperials. And he takes that off, and so
The warning sign for that there were Wampas in the room.
Yeah. Dude, that's so funny that made the trailer. Also, did you notice how they screw Chewbacca again? They're like, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, R2-D2, C-3PO, a guy you've never heard of yet called Yoda, Jar Jar Binks, he's a long ways down the road, Jabba the Hutt, and Chewbacca. Screw those guys.
Hey, headliners finish last.
That's true. Norwegians. Space.
Lookering, assemble space furniture. Fjorgenlager.
Oh, snap. Oh, and a cool.
Dang, is this the A-Team?
Yeah.
Ooh, good tagline.
Say.
I like how
Interesting
Harrison
that-
Ford had such a presence in the trailer.
Yeah, also interesting that there was no mention of the Emperor.
Yeah.
You know? That's when he shows up.
There was barely any Darth Vader, too, though. It was
Yeah.
all about the heroes. Mm-hmm. Which shows how much our interests have changed in Star Wars over the years, because a lot of them, and we'll see them in a bit, but the sequel trailers, it's a lot of villain focus.
Kylo Ren, yeah.
Especially Episode 9, all about Palps,
Oh, yeah.
and Chewbacca.
Well, it's interesting because, I don't know. I think, I mean, Darth Vader's the character. Darth Vader's the main person that people talk about and think of when
Yeah,
they
but
think
he
of...
specifically said Luke Skywalker like 3 times.
I know. I'm just saying that's very ironic, you know, that's the selling point.
Especially since the name of the film was Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. There was not very much...
Empire.
Yeah, you would think it would be very much more of the heroes won, but what's next? And kind of putting that out there. Here's what could happen, you know? Nothing lasts forever. I did think it was cool that Billy D got a little shout out, like introducing Lando Calrissian. I thought it would have been cool if I was trying to sell the movie to include like how many bad guys they're up against. Like, hint the AT-ATs, hint the bounty hunters, because that summer, you know, or that year before, summer going into winter, going into selling that, you know, that next, like I said, summer of, you know, 80 or whatever. You had the holiday special, and Boba Fett was a big part of that. The cartoon's obviously the best part of the holiday special, and Boba Fett's the main villain, really. And then,
Well, yeah, kind of like through Darth Vader.
right, but he was the new guy.
He was the face
He was
of it.
just slapping that dinosaur with that stick.
Shut up!
Quiet, simmer down. And then
I
you've
love
got
that.
also a big selling point for The Empire Strikes Back was actually Bosk, who we got
None of.
semi dialogue from, one line in the movie, and some scary toes.
Captain Phasma, ahead of his time.
How dare you talk about Bosk that way? All right,
Phasma had more lines.
Bosk is obviously the better Star Wars character. Do you disagree?
I didn't say anything.
Have you ever played Battlefront 2, the new one?
Yeah.
Dude, all his taglines are sick.
Yeah.
Time to hunt. I like your Bosk impression too, though. It makes me laugh. Yeah, that was really interesting. Kind of heavy on the heroes, eh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've also got Return of the Jedi. Here we go.
You know what I'd love to have is when I get my next office, have like a little shelf above my desk and just little Bosk toes hanging off the edge.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool just to get like a little from the ankle down. Mm-hmm. He could be like a high shelf and his ankles just go into your ceiling.
What if I had little Bosk feet as holy Moses? We're at 40 minutes already.
Okay.
We had little Bosk feet as bookends.
Oh, that would be cool. All right, here's Return of the Jedi from 1983, I assume. Yes. I am sad we don't get the 20th Century Fox anymore. It's kind of...
Return for the climactic clash between the forces of good and evil. Return to a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, that's cool.
Return of the Jedi.
Dang, it's the Darth Maul arc. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-uh. Oh, yeah, from Clone Wars.
Spoilers. Speaking
Stand
of
still.
rage, look at this guy.
Stand still so I can pick you up. Oh, my God.
The heart of a hero. The courage of a rebel.
A woman.
Strength of a leader.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
The loyalty of comrades.
Did you say comrades?
Mm-hmm.
Power of the force.
Freaking
Soviets.
commie.
There we go.
Walonga?
The head tails of Bib Fortuna.
The villains, look at this ugly freak.
It would be funny if he was Nine Nub.
Oh,
This guy's ugly. He's got to be a bad guy.
look at Flapjack's face over here.
Make me want a pancake.
It's okay, I can see a lot better.
Wow.
I like how Luke was giving Vader the side eye, like maybe he farted and he was wondering if his mask filtered it out.
A giant pig. A blue thing with a weird thing on its face.
F this guy. Oh, cool fish.
You're going to be really ticked off when he dies for no reason in 20 years.
This guy got big ears or what? Show him again.
Dude, is it me or does it look like some extra TIE fighters just appear?
They did it again.
Watch. No, I went back.
Oh, okay.
Watch, look. You see that? They just appear. Look. Ready?
Yeah, I saw it.
There's no attack before he moves, and after he moves, there's attack. Boom. Coincidence? I think not.
Return of the Jedi. May 25th at a theater in your galaxy.
That's cool.
I do like that tagline where they keep saying in your galaxy.
Yeah, that is cool. I do like that. I wish that frickin' it was Revenge of the Jedi. It was going to be Revenge of the Jedi for the longest time, and then really late in the game, George thought, that's not very Jedi. You know?
Good save, George.
Okay, we're getting into the sequels, and we're going to burn through these.
You've seen them.
All right, here we go.
If you're watching this podcast, you've seen these trailers.
Let's go ahead and shoot.
Just gonna watch one each, not the three. These should all have 3 trailers each.
Yeah, we'll just go with basically the main one that came out. Wow, the clarity. I'm like taken aback.
What if I was like a regular Star Wars purist and I was like, look at this clarity, it's super crap.
That's funny. The original trilogy was
Bring back
grainier.
the grain.
Grainier and better.
I want to go back to Egypt.
That's so funny. You know, I
You are.
honestly
You're garbage.
could
You're
not have
trash.
given a crap about Rey when this movie came out. I was like, ooh, who's Finn? That guy's cool. More importantly, who's Kylo Ren? Who's Hitler?
I've got nothing to fight for.
It was all about Kylo Ren, all about Captain Phasma.
Dude, Captain Phasma was a big deal, dude.
It would-
and
yeah.
Game of Thrones was going on at the time. Oh my god, listen to him. Remember how mind-blowing that was?
His voice, his masked voice was phenomenal.
Yes, the masked voice.
There are stories about what happened.
Oh, snap. When freaking
was-
Han showed
Yeah,
up.
that was a cool line.
Big deal. This Christmas. The Knights of Ren. Oh my god, I'm just having PTSD of Ryan Johnson doing that middle movie. Not that it's not. I think if he does his own thing, eventually it'll be good. I just think that they should have just stuck with one director the whole time, no matter who it was.
I think Ryan Johnson's supposed to be getting his own trilogy.
I think it'll be really good. I just think that they either should have let Ryan or JJ do all three.
Mm-hmm.
Or Taika Waititi.
I love Ewoks. Remember Ewoks? Remember Ewoks? Remember AT&T? I love it.
See this part right here, dude.
Yeah, that was the
thing.
That's what got everybody. That's why everybody thought that Finn was going to be the Jedi. They got us. They got us good.
Dude, I was so upset, I remember. All right, we'll jump right into The Last Jedi. This trailer...
There was a lot of speculation with that.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing him with a lightsaber fighting Kylo, it was just like, oh my
Dude,
God.
and you know what, though? I think that it was speculation on our part, but it was also what they sold to John Boyega. Like, if you look it up, he's talked about, I was told there was going to be a lot of stuff, like, he basically felt like, of course, there's even, I don't think we realize how much secrecy there is within the cast and the crew when they're making a Star Wars movie. So
Well, especially under Disney. Like,
yeah,
I think,
and JJ, like,
yeah.
Disney has
for
you
Marvel
know,
films, they have like 80 something or like some crazy number of scripts that everybody has, and they're recording all these scenes and stuff that they're never actually going to use. So nobody that's even in the film knows what the whole film's going to be until they see it in theaters. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, like rabbit trails and things that don't make sense and like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he totally thought that he was going to be the Jedi. Dude, this was so freaking sick.
I remember I got hype when we saw it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Salt.
Very Anakin Skywalker coming into the Jedi Temple. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
Dude, I was so freaking excited. I really thought we were getting this backstory. Oh my god. The injustice. Oh my god.
Dude, his ship is so cool.
The parts of The Last Jedi that are good are so freaking good, and the parts that are not good, I just really don't like. Look at that. Give me more of that guy. I just think the whole we're running out of gas in space thing was a huge part of time that we don't need to know about. And then again, see, that was so freaking sick. Phasma was back.
You finally get that kind of like showdown. They kind of had their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, going at each other.
Dude, I remember telling people Phasma is going to be so off the chain in this movie. Oh my god.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Dude, great use of two completely different scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought, oh my god, her and Kylo were going to work together. The part that got me, dude, was frickin' seeing Snoke. That was a huge deal. And I remember when I was like, is Phasma around? And then they did a Phasma comic, and I was like, okay, so she escapes. And then they did the Phasma novel, and then she was in the trailer, and I was like, so I know what's happening here. They're setting her up for a huge comeback. and nothing happened. Could we have gotten a little bit more Phasma and a little bit less space race horses?
Rose was not in that trailer at all.
No. Not at all.
Which I feel like, to me, is misleading to me, because I should have been prepared for that.
The part that gets me...
Like, I got stiff-armed.
Yeah. The part that gets me about the Rose situation is, listen, it's not Kelly Marie Tran. The same way that when people didn't like Jar Jar, it wasn't Ahmed Best. It's the character. And so, yes, obviously people have taken it out of hand and attacked people personally, and I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying... there's only 9 Star Wars saga films in all of human history. We only get them every so often, and they're only 2 hours long each. And I just feel like there was like 45 minutes to an hour of that movie that I didn't understand where it was going. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't understand why, other than to have Laura Dern be in the movie, why is Holo's character a character? Like, why would you not have Admiral Akbar be the one that sacrifices himself? Grown men would have cried if Akbar was like, I'm going to take this ship. I'm going to take this ship.
Speaking of grown men crying, let's watch the trailer for episode 9.
Let's do it. And there's a chance I'm going to shed a few tears on this one. Very emotional. It's really crazy if you watch the people's reactions at like Star Wars Celebration when you watch these. Oh, this is the final trailer. I don't want the final trailer. Right?
Why not?
No?
Might as well, right?
Okay. I thought we wanted the official trailer, like the first one that first came out.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. See, there again with Finn. Like, why not more of that? Let me direct the sequel trilogy. There was freaking Lando. That got me so hyped. I loved this planet wherever they were.
It's cool to see actual Endor after being on the Forest Moon.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was really cool when she said, no one knows me, and says,
What I do?
no. Oh my god.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Oh man, that gets me, man. That one got me. Dude, Luke's voice right there. John Williams doing his thing. God dang. That was the helmet. Oh.
The Force will be with you.
Always.
It was so good, dude. The coolest one, though, was the first trailer for this one.
At the very end, you hear the.
There's a lot of Palpatine.
There's just that one little bit. There's just that one little bit of that one. Let's see.
It would be the teasers, the very first one.
Teaser?
I would think so, yeah. That's what they usually call the first one.
Yeah. 35 million views on that. And then 46 million on the final trailer. Just wild. I'll throw this up there for just a second. And now I can fast forward it. But this was the one that was... I remember being out and about and literally just wanting to, whatever, it's 2 minutes, we'll let it roll. Wanting to just, I didn't want to do anything that day. I was so distracted. I just wanted to see this trailer.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Here's the part where I was upset it wasn't an unstable blade. It's interesting that it says every generation has a legend. In my head, that's
But it's
Kylo.
canon.
That's funny. In my mind, that's Kylo Ren over Rey. Dude, so sick.
If she was a real Jedi, she would need that running start. Dude, that whole opening sequence on Mustafar was so sick.
Oh, dude, I was so hyped whenever he was laughing like that. Just seeing him back.
They fly now.
Shut up. Oh, God. Yes, Death Star was a big deal. Oh my gosh, dude.
In a way, Palpatine's more Star Wars than Anakin.
What do you mean?
He's the villain all the way.
Yeah. He's the most consistent character, that's for sure. Dude, the
It's
craziest...
not the Skywalker saga. It's the Palpatine saga.
You seen that post where it's like, you mean to tell me that at the end of this whole thing that Palpatine sent his granddaughter undercover to take over the Skywalker saga and even interject herself by giving herself the name? That was so funny. Oh man, just freaking, I remember one of the coolest things about when you're watching the trailer for the first time, whether it's at Comic-Con or whatever, is when it's over and then the cast is on the stage. And then for this one, I remember watching it and the lights come up and the cast is not on the stage. It's just Ian McDiarmid. And he's standing there and everyone is losing their freaking minds because the Emperor is back on the stage. And he's standing there like real menacingly. And the applause and the craziness from the crowd is just so electric that he just has this... He breaks out of this... He becomes himself for a second. He's just laughing. And then he goes... He composes himself and goes, "Roll it again." And everybody's like, "Yeah!" And they play the trailer again. Bro, I remember I played disc golf that day and I sucked. And I was like, who cares? Woo! Palpatine's back, baby. It was so sick. Man, I'm so excited. We need Star Wars back in theaters again, man. When's the next actual movie coming out? Like freaking 2025? Dadgummit. I'll be dead by then.
Maybe.
But if you have a special Star Wars trailer memory or something that stood out to you, we'd love to hear from you. So obviously, per the usual, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read it online. We'll read it on air next week. And if you have a special memory or an attachment or just something cool revolving around a trailer, we want to hear from you because we love getting involved with you guys. So thank you guys for being patient this last week and tuning in with us this week for this fun episode. New style. I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this edition. It's a big deal. All for your viewing pleasure. And so just remember, the Force will be with you always.
And more importantly...
More importantly? Wow.
The only family you have here is me.
We'll see you next week.
It's the Palpatine saga.